Welcome back. Victory Lap show with yours truly, Chad Fairey.
Tyler Corbitt.
Today is Thursday, Thursgiving. We got our Thursgiving opportunity today at the Clemson Downs.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's similar to the what we did last week at the Old Dominion or Dominion Square, whatever, Patrick Square. So another opportunity for us to get out in the community, engage with some fans, and give back at the same time. So looking forward to it. What's that?
Another opportunity to go and visit some nursing home and just talk to some of these people and connect with them. And we had a good time last week. We stayed there for probably an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was good getting to see some of the Brad Owens' dad.
Brad Owens' dad, had a good conversation with him for a while. So it was good. You really don't get to do that too much. And I know it makes their day, makes their week, because they don't get to do too much and get to kind of interact too much. So it was a good change for them, and it was exciting. I'm glad we get to do it again.
Yeah, one of the coolest things about that is I met my dad's best friend's mom there.
Really?
Yep, never seen her, never met her before. He lives in Chicago now, so I don't get to see much of him either. But I got to meet his mom. It was kind of cool to get a name to the face, all that good stuff.
We got to hear a lot of stories. The former Clemson AD was there too.
Yeah. He was the one who signed Dabo.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, 14 years ago today, actually.
Yeah. So
saw that. So
pretty interesting. It's good. We got some new props today. We'll talk about those for a little bit. But before we talk about those, let's talk about what we had to do to earn those.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. A lot of you guys might appreciate this. So in order to get these bad boys and new gloves, we had to take a quiz on our ancestry about just different things, like different players in the past.
Yep.
Years we went to certain things, like regional, super regionals, trips to Omaha, all that stuff, and then shared language stuff. A number of different things. It was 40 questions?
It was 40 questions.
You had to make 80 on the quiz in order to get your glove.
Yep.
So obviously both of us, studied, all that good stuff, and here we are.
And so we've been doing presentations on. We've talked about this on former players, and probably a quarter of the questions were questions about the former players, about our alumni, just notables like that. So it wasn't an easy test.
No.
It wasn't an easy quiz. We had 13 minutes to get it, to do it, 40 questions. We got those in today.
Yep.
Pretty exciting.
Reap the rewards, I guess. But
you get what you earn.
Yeah, that's a fact. But it's pretty cool, honestly, kind of, now that we've kind of learned more about guys who have played here in the past, all that, seeing, what makes different teams successful, what made them successful. So seeing it all kind of start coming together is a good piece of foundation.
Yeah, and we listen to probably, 2 or 3 presentations a day. Before practice, guys present on their alumni that they've been assigned to or whatever. I got to talk to Jeff Baker. He was awesome. He played in the bigs for a while. Was an outstanding guy here. We talked for probably 45 minutes. Had a great conversation. It wasn't just baseball. We talked about life and each other. I mean, it was great because I called him and he already knew a few things about me, which was I thought was amazing. So
yeah, it's pretty cool, honestly. Like even when we had Shane Monahan come speak to us one day, and it was awesome being around him. First of all, that dude's fireball is awesome, but just how much the Clemson baseball alumni still keep up with us and still pull for the program. It's pretty cool. I feel like that's something you might not see other places because they really are invested.
And you kind of really don't get to see it as much, so it's a nice reminder.
Yes. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, you might not see it every day, but knowing that, I'm still there in support is pretty cool. Speaking of support, though, that NC State football game, fan support.
that was the best college football game I've ever been to. It was college game day. There wasn't a single seat in Memorial Stadium open.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
Especially with the lights and everything. I feel like every college nowadays has that kind of light set up, but I feel like it's just, you can't compete with what we got.
Like I said, it was the best atmosphere, the best crowd, the best all around. We had game day that started early that morning. Did you go to game day?
I did. Walked my dog.
That's right. So, Levy.
Yeah. Parked my boat at the dikes, got Levy, walked her across the dikes, went down, And then before it was all said and done, before the day was over, I walked right at, it was like 15 and a half miles.
Yep.
So that was not good on the feet.
It was a long day on the feet, but it was pretty cool. There was a huge crowd for game day.
Oh, man.
From 8 to 12.
Yeah.
And then nothing really slowed down until the end of the night.
Yeah.
7:30 game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was packed, and the crowd sustained throughout the whole game.
Yeah,
like it
sure
was,
did.
it was completely full throughout the whole game.
That was awesome.
And you can watch it on TV, but it was nothing like being there.
No. Yeah, that's crazy because you see it on TV, you can hear the crowd on TV,
Yeah.
but when you're there in person, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it was unreal. It was a great experience. Something I'll never forget.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Probably one of my top moments here at Clemson so far.
Yeah, no, 100%. Especially when they played "Don't Stop Believing."
Yeah.
That was electric.
It was.
That was electric. But even like that new scoreboard and all that good stuff, obviously all eyes have been on it. But we're getting a new one.
We are getting a new one, and they're throwing it up.
Yeah, no, it's probably what they started 2 days ago, something like that.
I think they tore it down and gutted it. And just left the frame up probably a month ago, and they've been doing wiring and painting and just some foundational stuff for it. But they started putting the actual video units, or I don't know what they were called, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
they've been throwing them up. They started 2 days ago, and I think they're finished today.
Yeah, should be. I mean, they put it up quick. It's honestly been impressive. So
Which is huge for our scrimmage our game against ECU next week. East Carolina's coming to town.
Yep.
On the 23rd to come play us.
Yeah, so
Which is exciting.
you guys at home come out and support. Be a good little insight of, our training up to this point,
That's to
and
come.
finally get to play somebody else, which is always a good feeling in the fall. And then is it the weekend after we play again?
Yeah, so we play the 23rd, East Carolina, and then the 29th, so that next Saturday.
Yeah, that's
We'll
right.
play UNC Wilmington.
Yeah.
So, good 6 days, 2 good games. ECU had a great year last year.
Yeah,
They hosted.
Oh, man,
Regional.
that was an awesome environment to watch too.
The Jungle, I believe, what they call it. So,
Greenville.
yeah, North Carolina. So they should be pretty good. I'm excited for it. We'll probably get to see some pretty good arms.
Yeah. I got some buddies that play there. They're excited.
Have you been talking to them about it?
Yeah, no, actually one of my buddies named Cameron Clonch, pretty good infielder. He's a little utility guy, but he's been talking about how excited they are to come down, see Clemson, and experience it. And that's one thing, especially, like ECU, obviously great school and everything, but it's still a whole lot different than actually being here in Clemson.
Yeah.
So give them a little insight of what it's like being here and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, so when's next home football game? Syracuse.
Yep.
I believe that's gonna
2 weeks, right?
2 weeks, yep. Florida State this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not a very good game.
Yeah, no, hopefully there's not too much stress involved in that one. But
I think the Boston College game kind of had me on the edge for probably a quarter and a half.
yeah, I think it had everybody else kind of, but still good teams. Winners win.
That's right.
So, but anyway, yeah, came out on top. That was nice to see. But that's one thing that it's just always perspective. I don't want to say compare and contrast, but whenever we played Boston College my freshman year, we went to their stadium. And Boston is a beautiful place. First off, beautiful place, beautiful campus. But even like the football environment there compared to like a Southern school, it's just completely different.
Yeah, it's just kind of desolate. I think I saw videos of it. It was just kind of bare.
Yep, and a whole lot of orange.
Yeah,
A whole lot of orange. That's one thing I will say across the board. Clemson fans travel
well.
very well.
And I'll tell you what. So yesterday we were at practice. We didn't have any music playing. We were just taking regular smash practice, BP. And you can hear the football team training in their indoor.
Yeah.
And from we're probably, I don't know how many. We're across the moat. We're a good little ways away from the football indoor. The baseball field is, and we could just hear the FSU
Was it Tomahawk Chop?
the chant, the whatever.
Oh my god.
Just blaring. And
Yeah.
it was loud for us. So I know that they couldn't be able to hear a thing.
Especially inside with all. Oh man. But I guess you got to prepare for it. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a hostile environment.
And we do that. We do that with for when we go and play USC.
Yeah, Blair Sandstorm in the weight room.
And
That gets the blood flowing a little bit. That's always fun.
That week coming up, we get it going.
Oh man, yeah, that is fun stuff. But even this preparing for that kind of stuff just makes it feel so much more like important.
I think it does help too. I think
Oh yeah.
you're not hearing it for the first time. You're not in it. You're not unable to hear each other. I think it's good. It's worth it.
Yeah, preparing for it definitely helps. Even like last year at South Carolina, whenever what was it, 7th inning, we went down 1, right? And the Sandstorm started playing. That place was nuts. But it was like there was still this calmness to us because we, prepared for that. We're a good enough team. We know we can come back.
Yeah.
Same thing this year. Preparing for that.
Yep.
Might go down. Might have to listen to a lot of fans, but who cares?
We get them on Friday night though.
That's a fact. That's gonna be fun.
They gotta listen to some Clemson fans.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to that. God, it seems like it's just so far away.
It does, but it's going by quick. Every year goes by faster.
Yes, I agree. Even up to this point, it seems like we just started.
And we only really have another 45 days, month and a half-ish of fall ball.
That's crazy. Yeah.
We're already midway through October. We'll end early December.
Yep.
So it's going by quick.
That's a fact. Yeah, it has gone by quick, but it's also kind of interesting how we've started. We have a group work, teamwork within the same weeks and all that, so that helps us be able to divvy it out a little bit longer, which has been pretty cool. So, but some other things going on too. Actually, no, we don't know what we're doing next week yet for Thanksgiving. I can't remember. I can't remember what we were originally going to do. But anyway, so that next Thursday, and then we got ECU. Well, I guess that'll be fun. I wonder was it 14 innings? That's what we did last year.
It should be. It's either probably going to be 12, 14, or I doubt we'll do 16.
Yeah, I can't remember. Well, there's a limit. So my sophomore year, we played Tennessee at Tennessee, and I think we played 18 innings.
I think if you do more than 14, you have to have a split in between.
Yeah, and we didn't. So we were planning on playing Alabama that next week, but NCAA said, "Hey, no, this counts as your 2."
Yeah. Okay.
Or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
so
if you play more than 14 or whatever, it counts as.
Yeah,
okay,
which is pretty interesting stipulation thrown in there, considering
Yeah,
we really think about that.
We got media day coming up.
Yeah. Yep, that's always fun.
Next week, you can take some pictures,
yeah.
take some videos, get some headshots done.
Yep. That's always fun.
It's just casual. I mean, it's just one of those things you got to do, but you can have fun with it.
Yeah, this will be my last time doing it, so I'm definitely going to try to have a little fun on the videos, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably will Citadel, we had media day, but it wasn't quite what it is here.
What? No way.
It was kind of just go into a room about this size and take a few headshots and pose one or two times, and then
that's crazy.
And then you go.
Our media team across the board, even like the graphics that they do, like post football games or whatnot, that stuff's sick.
And we have a huge rotation to where you take, you'll take your headshot, you'll take your still photos, you'll go to a station with a revolving camera.
That was cool last year.
You do a bunch of stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool how invested all that whole side of the department is too. The media side, starting with Henny. And then all the people that work with him, just how talented they are to be able to do that stuff. It blows me away.
Yeah, Brad Hennessy he loves his social media.
That's a fact. He does pretty well with it,
too. He does good. He does great. He's got a great team for it.
Yeah, he does.
But
let's see.
We got, let's just talk Clemson. Let's talk about what are some of your favorite places. I know we go eat out a lot. What are your favorite spots?
I've started to kind of change mine a little bit. It depends on what I'm getting. I used to have just a broad generalization, as like triple T's or like TDs, but now it's like if I'm going for wings, I'm going to TDs. If I'm going for a burger, I'm probably going to Backstreets. And if anything in between, I'm probably just bouncing around. But you know where someone has actually really slept on that I haven't been yet this year? It's Nick's.
Really? I don't think I've ever been to Nick's.
It's kind of like tucked away in the back behind study hall back there, kind of behind Chidaro's.
Okay.
Well, it's like kind of hole in the wall kind of feel. It's real small, but it's pretty cool setup. I haven't been there. Not this year.
Pretty good to eat though.
Wings are fantastic.
I've never had anything bad from Backstreets.
No, I haven't either.
Everything I've eaten there has been phenomenal.
Yes.
They have the best. They have the best chips and queso I've ever eaten.
I have not had chips
at Backstreets.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that next time. I know their buffalo chicken grilled cheese is fire. Really good. Really, really good. What are some other places?
I mean, I enjoy TD's wings. Charleston Sports Pub's wings are good. They're just
CSP.
They're just overpriced, I think.
Yeah, that is true. I used to go in there every Monday night for Monday Night Football. And I got away from that tradition, I guess, last year a little bit. So maybe I need to start that back up or something. I like that new little outdoor area they got. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is nice. They built that last, like, right around the springtime. I think they finished it.
You know, another is not biased, of course, but my girlfriend, who works at Soleil. Soleil's actually got really good food. Really good food.
I've never been there.
Wow. Well, you rack up on, well, I guess you don't have Paul points. No. Yeah, I guess I don't either. I hadn't had Paul points in 3 years now.
Where do you get Paul points from?
I think you buy them. It's like your meal card thing. So that would explain as to why, because I haven't.
We get Neary, so we eat at the west end zone of the football field. They have a buffet, a chef for us.
Yeah, that's been awesome.
Tuesday through Friday, Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, that's right.
3 meals a day. So we eat there. I try to eat there as much as I can, just because it saves money, and
it's not bad either.
It's not bad either. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool setup for those of you that are familiar. It's in the fourth floor, that new area. I can't remember what the name of it is exactly. There's a name for the fourth floor now. But anyway, get to overlook the field while you're eating breakfast is not bad at all.
That's the best part, is overlooking the field.
Yeah. You could, whenever they were building the scoreboard, it was pretty cool to be able to see how, step by step it was coming along. But yeah, I had Neary for breakfast this morning, actually. So just been fueled up, ready for the day.
So all right. So we had Riley Bertram on last week, and if you guys watched, at the end of it, we talked about the names of our facilities.
Yes.
And we talked about how we might disagree with a few of them.
Yeah.
Not disagree, but just think they may be better off.
Better suited with a different name.
Different. And we talked about how our players' facility was named the Ambush, and our cages were named the Lair.
Yes.
Well, we go into our team meeting on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
And we hear Coach Backich start talking about it, and he says that we're going to switch them now. So they're switched. So we're doing something.
Yeah, it looks like we might have planted a little bug in his ear.
So
or something.
yeah, the Ambush is the cages now. It's aggressive. It just has that connotation.
Yep.
And then the Lair is the
where tigers hang out.
That's where we're hanging out. I was hitting either Tuesday or Wednesday, and Backich is our umpire. He just stands behind a little net behind our catcher, and the catcher ran up to the pitcher to have players meet, like a little meeting or whatever. And EB starts talking to me about it. He's like, "Yeah, we watched. We thought it was a good idea. 1% better. We're gonna make the change."
That's awesome.
We heard you. It made sense.
Heck yeah, it does make sense. I mean, yeah. So that's pretty cool. People are out there listening.
Coach Baggage, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
It makes a little more sense to have the ambush, the cages now.
Yeah, it's just the terminology in general. Lair, you think more or less like, kind of hanging out anyway. So
that cracked me up a little bit.
That was funny.
I'm glad we got to hear that.
Yeah.
But
that is funny.
I don't know if many people on the team know about it, but that was
still worth noting.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, no, that was awesome. So, but we hadn't had any other name changes.
No.
So
what I said, we're slowly earning some more stuff.
Yep.
Getting some cold weather.
Yeah, hoodies, and stuff. Trying to get prepared for that, but no hoods. So
No hoods.
Hoodies don't really count for a whole lot, except off the field. But so I'm as much. I say this now, but whenever it gets cold, I'm gonna regret saying this. I'm ready for a chill in the air, like cold, like wake up and have to wear a sweatshirt. Yeah. Like that kind of weather to me, it's just like
that water's starting to turn over a little bit. The fishing's gonna get better for us.
Yes. It's a big thing. Yeah. Very important. We'll have to get some pictures, get you guys a good look at some fish, whatnot. So far, we've only had the one.
Yeah, we've only had that one real big one to show off, but.
So hopefully soon we'll be able to get something working again. So, but I've been feeding the fish a little bit more recently.
Really?
Yeah, a little cheap dog food from Publix.
It's just doing the trick. The water's just so low right now. We can't do much out there. I took the boat out for the hurricane, and haven't put it back in yet.
Yeah, I still got mine just marinating down there, I guess. But yeah, I need to get back out there. But have been feeding them a little bit. A lot of channel cats coming up. Brim are getting a little bigger.
Brim are getting bigger.
They are indeed. So that cheap dog food from Publix is really doing the trick right now, I guess. So getting them the protein they need. But yeah, I have to get back down there soon. We need to have like a team night down there.
We have a lot of fires, and we have a lot of guys come over. We'll probably have a dozen guys over every time. Yeah.
It's been fun.
It has been fun.
Especially, as it gets cooler too. Yeah. Have more guys too. So.
You can just sit around and have a conversation.
As I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate that scene more and more. As opposed to like being out somewhere and not being able to hear the person beside you. Yeah. Now you can find me sitting by a fire every night of the week. If that's what I had to do, that'd be perfect. Yeah. You actually have a conversation with somebody and I have to worry about what, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I guess that goes along with the chill in the air. More fires. Need to come up with some more wood.
Yeah, if you guys have some extra wood, you can send it our way because we're burning through it quick.
Yeah, that's a fact. But we did get an email from the Cheese and Sarge. Okay. It was from a man named Billy Amick asking if we could talk more about the sophomores, but I don't really have any context to go off of there, so I guess we can just acknowledge the fact that Billy, we saw your email, and if you're out there watching, this is your shout out and your response for us talking more.
We love you, Bam Bam.
Yep. And while you're in class, we're just hanging out, holding the rope on the other side, I guess. So.
The sophomores, man.
Tell you what, some good dudes. Moose, man, that's I'm trying to think.
They need to be in class right now.
They do. They need to be in class. Yeah. They need to be hitting those books pretty hard. That's what Coach Leggett always said, hit the books. Hit the books. So my dad said even when he played for him, it was always after practice, all right, go hit the books. Hit the books.
See, I've gotten to the point now where we don't have class. We're not really doing much. So every time I walk into the locker room now, I'll either pick a freshman or pick a sophomore. And first of all, I'll ask them how class was. And then I'll ask them if they learned something. And if they say yes, then I'll make them give me a lesson on what they learned. And they hate it.
I can only imagine how many no's.
And well, see, they're all like, yeah, I learned something. But as soon as you ask them what they learned, they just go blank.
Yeah. My dad used to do that. Man, he'd pick me up from school. What'd you learn today? Well, I learned something. I don't remember what it was. I didn't get my notes.
It's halfway just me talking to them and caring a little bit. And halfway, if we talk about it, maybe they'll actually remember it a little more. Maybe they'll remember it a little bit more on the test.
We could do some kind of study on that. Like half the freshmen ask what they learned, and then the other half not, and they can compare tests.
I mean, it's got to help if they spit up some information that they just talk about in class. It's got to help them remember it.
Yeah, recall the information, retain it.
Jay Dillard's probably my favorite one to do it because we'll just sit there and have a 10-minute conversation about his class.
So he can actually bring something to the table.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to think. I've any time I ask somebody about class or whatnot, it's just more or less how's class today. I'm not asking like what they learned. Yeah. But the funny thing is they always return the question, well, how was your class today? Whether or not they know it. Like, I had to walk the dog this morning. It was really tough. Got to study for that one. Slept in. got a big exam and sleeping.
Yeah. They always ask me what I did before I came in.
Yeah, it's always.
Shower, ate, and I woke up, shower, ate, and came to the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually about mine. Usually my dog, Levy will wake me up at about 8-ish. This morning it was about 7:30. I'll wake up and mosey around, shower, check up on her, walk her, twiddle my thumbs, go to the field.
Yep.
That's about a day in the life.
Yep.
So, for you guys at home, we're living the dream. So we're talking about fishing, talking about all the other exciting things. So.
You got anything else?
Next week, or next episode, I should say, we'll do our best to have another guest speaker. I know that's something that's been pretty cool to have. A little insight. We had Riley, and that was awesome the last time. It was good. So
It's tough coordinating because we don't want to get a bunch of. We want to have guys on the team here, but we also want to branch out to some alumni, some people in the community.
Yep.
And it's just a little tough coordinating, like times or like we know they have jobs.
Yeah, yeah, that is. Yeah.
And most of them don't want to come over here in the evenings, like when we're doing it. So
yeah, that's their chill time.
We'll figure it out for you guys, but
yeah, one way or another. But remember, the email's still out there. It's cheeseandsarge@gmail.com. Sarge is capital SARG, and then cheese is with a capital C. So next time I'll have to bring like a whiteboard or something so I can write it on there and show you guys, so we can get more than just Billy Amick's lone comment on the email. So, but anyway, special thanks to dear old Clemson and the Clemson Insider and Robert McCray for allowing us to have this opportunity. And until next time.
Thank you guys.